Okay, so before this video officially starts, multiple prefaces. Yes, this foundation is totally wrong for my face. Maybe you can't tell because I'm gonna try color correcting the fuck out of this video, but this is not the right shade for my face. Another thing. Since this story is going to involve drug use and stuff, since I live in a state where it is not legal, I am stating right now that this story might be false. It might be true. You'll never fucking hear it from me. Okay. What up, babes? So today I'm tapping into my inner beauty guru and giving y'all a fucking Storytime video for the ages. Okay. Let me set the scene. This happened a couple weeks back when I had just filmed my Here Comes a Thought cover, I want to say. The one where I was wearing that really pretty red dress with the flowers. Okay, so after I finished filming that, I had to run out of the fucking house and to my uncle's because it was his birthday. Now, my deal is fucking a Mexican. He was walking around with his blunt in his mouth, in his fucking lowrider. It's a lot. So, whenever he's around, we make sure, one, not to call the cops for anything, and just, he's a good uncle. He always remembers our birthdays, he always remembers the major holidays. He is not the worst. So, it was his birthday, and we all showed up, so he is shocked that we all came for his birthday. He's super oh my god, I had no idea. My girlfriend was cooking all day, but I was super fucking confused. It's a fun time. We show up, more family shows up, the oil starts being passed around, and his girlfriend starts telling us a story, and she's like, well, earlier the next door neighbors got into this huge fight because someone had parked in their driveway. And they got mad at us, and we told them, girl, it was the fucking Jehovah's Witnesses, or, someone for Jesus, and they were coming, and they had a, car, and it wasn't our fault, so, chill. So we laugh, we're like, oh my god, yes, that's so, total Jehovah's Witness. Just park in your car wherever. Don't they usually ride bikes, though, or is that the Mormons? Anyway, so we're laughing, we're all eating real cool, and it starts getting later in the night, so my uncle's like, oh, time to get up then. He pulls out a blunt, starts smoking it, and he's just chilling. We're all really chill. Everyone's chilled out, no one's mad, everyone's enjoying some cake, and everything's fucking amazing. Then, all of a sudden, we're talking, and I notice, I hear someone, screaming. I'm like, holy shit. So I turn, which makes my sister turn, which makes, everyone just, start turning, and we listen. We all get super fucking quiet, and we're listening to, the neighbors just fighting. This man is screaming at this fucking woman. He is, berating her. He's yelling. She's yelling. People are crying. They come outside, and we're just oh, shit. We, turn off the outside light, and we're just sitting there in the dark watching them. And they're, right there, and he's screaming at her, and she's crying, and then she starts screaming back, and she's I'm leaving. Fuck you. So, she starts walking away, and he goes back inside, and literally, 10 minutes later, the cops show up. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? The cops never show up this fast to my house. So, my uncle's over there oh fuck. His girlfriend's put that out, and he's nah, let them come tell me to put it out. We're fuck. This lady is crying. All of a sudden, the cops just more cops show up, literally 2 more cars, and they all go inside the house. And literally more people than were at this fucking birthday party start popping out of the house. There's this lady and her baby, there's another lady, there's this one guy, coming out all drunk. There's this other guy coming out. The guy that had called the cops comes out. This little girl comes out. This other little boy comes out. Bitches just popping out of this house. And mind you, this house is super fucking tiny. So we're just where are they coming out of? And the guy starts pointing this way, towards where we're sitting. And my Theo's finally oh fuck. So he puts out the blunt, and we're just ugh. We're trying to light something to get I start spritzing perfume. Let's get this smell out of the way. So the cops come and they're like, which one of you parked your car in that man's driveway? And we're like, what the fuck? That's what he called the cops for? This is what he was so upset for? We're just there like, here's none of us. Finally, since we're all talking at once, he's like, okay, I want to talk to who owns this place. So my Theo's girlfriend's like, okay. So she goes up, she starts talking to them. She's like, bruh, I don't know what the fuck is going on. One of the cops was really cute too, so I was like, really mad that I did not wear a push-up bra and better makeup. And finally, it's over. It comes to an end. She comes back and she's like, the guy called the cops on us, but now the cops want to stay since there were so many people in the house, and the woman said that there was a domestic dispute. So the guy starts screaming again. They take the lady with the baby into a cop car and just take her away. The other lady is sitting in the cop car. Border Patrol passes by like 3 times just to be sure that there weren't any illegals, because what the fuck else is Border Patrol gonna do? And finally, they like take the guy to a cop car, hold him there for a second, and then they send him back to the house, and everyone fucking leaves. Then, the police come back. Like, they were in one of those big police trucks, and like, and then another car came back. So it's like 4 cops. The cute one comes back, and I'm just like, yes. And they come back with the lady with the baby, and then the guy starts screaming again. We're just like, dude, what the fucking fuck? They start pointing this way again. And then, they take that, like, breathalyzer thingy out, and they give it to the man. They, like, put it in the man's mouth, and they're like, blow. And he gets mad, and he's like, no, I'm not doing this shit. Like, I called you guys for this reason, you guys aren't doing anything about it. And, like, they try to explain to him, bruh, those people had nothing to do with the people that parked in your driveway. Like, chill the fuck out. It's a driveway, and they were gone, like, 5 minutes. They do the breathalyzer. He is fucking drunk. They come back and they say if we know anything that has been happening, if we know about the screaming that supposedly was happening, and we're just like, we didn't see nothing, we don't know nothing, I don't know what's going on, I don't even know these people, I just came for some fucking cake, dude, I don't know. So after all of this is done, the cops come back, say, we're sorry for, like, bothering you. Like, we just had to make sure nothing bad was going on. The lady with the baby comes back. Everyone goes back into the fucking house. Except for the man and the woman that were originally fighting. The woman says something to him, fucking books it. And the man just, like, stays outside for a little bit and goes back inside. After all of this, my Theo grabs the blunt again. Lights it. Like, nothing fucking happened. He just sits back with the blunt. He's like, yeah. And you know what? To top this all off, this is not even the weirdest birthday party I've been to with my family. So yeah, that was just a little story about my life. Let me know if it was entertaining at all. Spread love and positivity wherever you go, and kick anyone in the balls to spread negativity.